Welcome, boys and girls. J Thornton 64, and tonight we come from the shadows. As I lay here in bed, I can't help but to reflect back, not on my life personally, but how the world has changed. Kids will never understand what it's like to ride in the back of a pickup truck on a Sunday afternoon with the sun in their faces. They'll be like we were when we were younger, talking to older folks, gas being, you know, 15 cents, 25 cents, going to the movie theater with a quarter apiece. They'll just never understand that. We live in a world today where if you don't have an ass pocket full of money, you're not going to make it. And kids will realize that when they get a little older and they go to that 15-year college that their parents will never be able to pay for as they're entering their retirement. The kid's going to get that salaried job his dad told him to get. To his surprise, his first paycheck, there's going to be a third taken out of it. He'll never understand how it got to that point. He'll never understand how the government has screwed him, his parents, the system, and that dream job that you always wanted. And you spent all that money on that 15-year degree. You're getting an entry-level job because the boss is the best friend's cousin. I could go on and on. I remember when gas, myself, I can remember 79-cent gas. I remember, this ain't that long ago, 1990. My father said, I'm going to buy you one truck, my friend. Pick the one you want and enjoy it. I picked a regular cab Chevrolet. Sticker price, 13 grand. And it was sitting on the showroom because it had wheels on it. Aftermarket wheels. 13,000, boys and girls. Truck was good too, ran good. It wasn't full of plastic parts like they are today. You hit too big of a June bug and you have to go to a body shop. Sad, really. I seen a comment tonight that it was kind of he was being honest. The person that he was having a conflict with didn't understand, but he was right. Most American flags that I see are made in China. So what's that tell you? We can't even get our own fucking flags made in our own country. God, I mean, come on, people. When are you gonna have enough of this shit? Now, I'm speaking from a man gets paid every Friday. They take a third of my check. A third. So if I make $900 in a month, they take a 300 of it. A third. But I also remember my first job, it was $4.75 an hour. I was lucky to have it. I was proud to have it. Company treated you good. If you needed to be off a day, hey, we'll just see you tomorrow. You call in sick. You work for a big company now. It don't even matter if you have. I have PTO days. It don't matter if I have PTO days or not. You call in sick and see what happens. You'll damn near get fired nowadays. Don't call in that morning and say, "Hey, I'm gonna use a PTO day." They're still you'll never hear the end of it. You're their slave, and that's the way you're gonna be treated. Not in all jobs, and I'll say this is probably one of the worst jobs I've had. And that's kind of getting into the personal life. I've been around the oil field a long time, and the oil field's getting shitty. You can look at oil prices and determine that. But people work to pay bills. They work to buy shit they don't need. And you know what? I like music just as much as the next guy, you know. But am I really gonna go out and buy a set of $400 headphones? I mean, come on, people. Headphones. It's sad. Just because whoever's the most famous person of that day has whatever they got, by God, we just got to go get it. And you know what? Mom and Dad will blow their freaking paycheck to satisfy. And Mom and Dad said, "Hey, we love our kids. You know, that's what we do. That's what you do for your kids." But do you go broke? Let me tell you about when I was a kid. You acted up in the Piggly Wiggly, you got your ass tore up in the Piggly Wiggly right there in front of everybody. And you didn't screw around no more the rest of that day. You held your head down, and you sit there and you snorted back and forth to keep from crying because you done got your ass tore up. Man, I remember my mama taking me out the buggy, whooping my ass and putting me back in the buggy. Well, I probably didn't need it. You just act like you're gonna whoop your kid now and see what happens. That's the reason. Well, I ain't gonna say that's the reason, but that's why I ain't got no kids. Cause I'm gonna raise my kids the way I was raised. Tough love. I'll help you do anything in this world, my friend. But if you get out of line, I'm gonna tear that ass up. And that's the way it was. And I respected my parents for it. This video didn't mean to go this way, but today is actually my father's birthday. He passed away in 2005, and it's also 17 years to the day my brother passed away at the young age of 27. But we grew up oilfield kids, tough love. I'll help you when you need you, son. But if you get out of line, I'm gonna tear that ass up. Old fashioned. With a sailor's mouth. That's just the way it was around my house. But you did not cuss around mama. Some of the worst ass whoopings I ever took in my life was behind cussing her from my mama. You respect mama. Kids don't know what respect means. All they know is what they got to stand there at the handout waiting on you like you owe them something. I'm not gonna keep ranting and raving, but the world has definitely changed. And from what I see, it ain't getting any better. Now I could drag us on for the next hour talking about politics. But you know, we know they're crooked. They know they're crooked. But what the hell is anything getting done about it? Nothing. Nothing. The higher up you are on the totem pole, the more shit you get away with. The man that would really appreciate, and I'm not saying a handout, but a man that would appreciate an extra $2 an hour, you know, he would like to take his family on vacation. But the system has that man point or pinned down, or he's trying to put a kid through college, trying to, just trying to help, and he's spending every dollar he's got trying to help his family to the point where the family has no fun. I remember having fun when I was a kid. Parents nowadays, let's say 40 and under, either they got their shit straight or they're out there. I'm done ranting. Chime in on what your opinion is. This is J Thornton 64. Over and out.